So to get this one underway, let's throw it up to Mr. Throwdown.
And here we go, BTC fight fans. The following bantamweight contest is being brought to you by Client Secure Media, MPC Fitness, Staybridge Suites, and Turtle Jacks, the official BTC Night of Champions after party location. The third man in the cage tonight is Matthew Rocca. Introducing your fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed in white. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, he weighed in at 135.8 pounds. He comes to the BTC cage representing Alaluso MMA, making his pro debut for you tonight. Fighting out of and representing Toronto, Ontario, ladies and gentlemen, here is Ariel Zuniga. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, also wearing black trunks. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, he weighed in at 135.6 pounds. He comes to the BTC cage representing Jocelyn's MMA. Looking for his first victory tonight with a record of 0-1. Fighting out of and representing Hamilton, Ontario, ladies and gentlemen, here is Marc Gillespie. This BTC contest will be decided in 3 rounds or less. Referee Matthew Rocca.
Referee Matthew Rocca, the third man in the cage, as we're just moments away from Zuniga and Gillespie.
Here we go.
Here we go. Fighters touch gloves. And just taking the center of the cage early is Gillespie.
Nice low kick by Ariel.
Went for a nice uppercut. Kick blocked there by Gillespie.
Gillespie's pumping that jab out, trying to find his range early. He's a long, big 135er, so he's probably going to keep that range. Ooh.
A big shot by Zuniga. Takes the back. So you can't really see. He got the choke in.
That's in. I think that's
that is
underneath the chin.
It looks pretty serious here.
Yeah, Gillespie really trying to fight this right now.
It's hard this early in the fight. They're still dry, so this actually is playing against Gillespie. When they're slippery and sweaty, they'll slide off the top. Gillespie's going to the cage, doing the right thing. And he fights out.
And he got out of it. And a nice knee to the body by Zuniga. Good kick from Gillespie. Trying to get that distance here from Zuniga. But a guy that was talking about his striking ability had some nice... down on the seat of his pants is Gillespie.
This fight is close to being over. Gillespie's grabbing that right leg of Ariel.
Strong hits.
Nice job by Gillespie to shoot for that leg.
Huge overhand right by Ariel that tagged Gillespie, put him down. Gillespie's looking to get this fight to the ground here.
Well, Gillespie said he was doing a lot of work with cement, but he's definitely got cement in his hands. Unbelievable shot, putting Gillespie on the seat of his pants, but Marc Gillespie did very well right now to turn this fight around.
Yeah, this is where Gillespie's got to settle down, get the cobwebs out of your head, get your marbles back.
In his last fight in BTC against Jeff Chan, his corner wanted him to get the takedown early. He eventually got to the ground, but unfortunately he was on his back. Now he's out here almost in half-guard scenario. This is working out very nicely. This is the area where I expect Gillespie to take advantage of Zuniga.
If I'm Ariel, I'm looking to get my right overhook there, and I look to get my back against the cage and looking to start to stand up here.
And he does that. It's almost like he heard you, Josh, but a standing arm triangle put in place here by Gillespie. Good shot to the body by Zuniga to try to get Gillespie to break that choke.
It's hard to tell.
Now it's
He's
like
going to give his back up.
Almost became a bulldog choke there from Marc Gillespie.
And they're back on the feet.
Nice work done by Zuniga to get out of that.
Gillespie's coming forward. He looks like he shook it off. Ooh, another overhand right by Ariel. Gillespie's got to keep that left hand. That's what he got tagged with earlier.
Well, very confident. Near uppercut connecting from Zuniga.
Nice roll uppercut by Zuniga. Ooh, going for the heel strike to the outside leg there. Interesting.
I like that. I definitely haven't seen that in BTC before. Oh, a teeth kick from Gillespie. And Zuniga just smiling. He also said to us, Josh, he loves fighting.
Oh,
he definitely does that. Yeah, he's having all the fun in the world right now. Marc looks like he's definitely shaking off that strike from Zuniga earlier on. Spinning back kick from Gillespie. Showing off the nice flash. Spinning back fist. That man waddled in a good jab. And going in for the kill is Zuniga.
He's got him hurt.
Good clinch. And a good
Gillespie
shot.
Fires back.
Good shot from Gillespie on that break.
Gillespie switching to southpaw now. Looking for that left head kick.
Didn't miss by much.
Ooh, nice stiff jab by Ariel.
Yeah, very, very stiff punches. And a good left hook.
Marc's not moving his head. He needs to start moving his head here. He's a sitting target, and every punch is landing. He's got to be a little bit more elusive. I like that slip and uppercut by Ariel's doing there.
And a spin kick connects right in the face of Gillespie.
Both guys throwing some flashy stuff here early in the first round.
Oh, Zuniga's definitely throwing it because he's got the confidence right now. Under a minute to go here in the first.
He seems to keep taunting him almost.
Good high kick from Marc. Just taking his time as well. You definitely got to like that from Ariel, Josh. Taking his time and not rushing strikes.
Again, we just talked about this in the last fight. This is a guy making his pro debut, and it looks like he's been in there at least 10 times. Very comfortable, relaxed, having fun.
All the fun in a big right hand again.
Again, Gillespie, hands are down, and his head's not moving. He's got to start moving that head. If I got him on the cage here, I'm looking to press for that takedown.
Yeah, you definitely want to get this fight back onto the ground. 10 seconds remain in the first. A good overhand right again.
And a left hook.
And a look. Yeah, mixing it up. And the horn goes. And once again, another entertaining first round here between this time Ariel Zuniga and Marc Gillespie. And Marc definitely looks like he's feeling it after that first.
Yeah, he took some big shots. That fight was close to being stopped after that big overhand right early in the first round. There it is right there.
And Zuniga pounced in, but Gillespie did well to get the takedown. And there's a jumping strike right to the body from Zuniga. And look at that spinning back fist that connects. And a big right hand afterwards. Just Zuniga's so confident right now with his strikes. And Marc's definitely got to make the adjustments here. Find a way to get this to the ground, or if it stays standing, show some head movement or something just for his own safety.
Yeah, absolutely. Ariel's having fun in there. He's really relaxed. You can see when he backs up, he knows his distance. He's playing that really well in and out. Even when he backs up, he's got his hands down.
Josh, how is it as a fighter when you've really taken it to your opponent after one round and you go into the second? What's going through your mind when that happens to you?
Basically, you're pumped, you're aggressive, but you don't want to get overhyped. You want to stay controlled, pick your shots, and continue to do what you're doing. It's working. Don't change the game plan.
And if you're Marc Gillespie, what do you got to do? Because you definitely need to make some adjustments here.
Exactly. I got to change the game plan. I got to start moving my head. My hands got to be higher. I got to look to maybe set up that shot, get this fight on the clinch or on the takedown.
Well, second round, a big head kick comes from Zuniga. Oh, and there's another big shot.
Looks like he clipped him behind the ear there.
Yeah, messed up Marc Gillespie's equilibrium, nearly hit the canvas again. Kept his footing. And a big one again, a big right hand. These right hands have just been absolutely nasty for Marc Gillespie to take.
Well, there's the shot.
And there it is, but left his head open. It's tough as a knee.
Yeah,
nice.
he didn't set that shot up enough. Ariel's seen it coming. He's got to put something in front of it, get his hands up, or else that's going to get stuffed every time.
And as well, nearly got it put in a nasty spot with a tie clinch from Ariel Zuniga, did Marc Gillespie.
Ariel's going back to those leg kicks. That's going to bring Gillespie's hands down. He might come back upstairs for the head kick.
Oh, almost like a Diaz brothers slap there.
Stockton slap.
Not much on that one from Zuniga.
You see, when Gillespie's throwing that jab, he's throwing what we call a lazy jab. He's flicking out there, but he's not bringing it back to his head, and Ariel's able to come over the top of that right hand.
Well, I can't tell right now just how much fun Zuniga was having in there, but his mouth is open, wondering if he really let a lot of that energy out from that first round. Oh, got Gillespie right now in a bit of a clinch. Nearly took his back.
We'll see. There was a lot of energy exposed in that first round. You can also get that huge adrenaline dump when you think you got the fight won, and then your opponent's still there. And Gillespie putting the pressure on him now.
There was a good shot to the body by Gillespie.
Ooh, nice leaping right hook there.
And there's the big fan support right now for Gillespie, urging him on. See if that helps,
nice
but
left hook.
The mixing up of his strikes here by Zuniga is just really, really impressive. Gillespie has to find a way, and there he goes. He shoots in, but has his back taken here by Zuniga. Nearly picked up for a slam.
There's where that height advantage comes in there, being the taller, bigger guy. Zuniga looking for that high crotch. Marc's looking maybe for that Kimura.
Yeah, he is looking for it. Tough to tell from our vantage.
Yeah,
he's got it. He has the Kimura, standing Kimura. Oh, and he lost it for a split second. But that was absolutely impressive from Gillespie.
Gillespie he's going for that arm attack again.
Working on it right now, trying to take the back and gets a shot out as they separate.
Got his arm back.
This is where Gillespie's having success. Oh, it's slip.
And a big shot comes on from Gillespie, and he pressures Zuniga up against the fence.
Ooh, nice elbow off the break there. Just glanced over his head.
Good shot from Zuniga, but definitely a much better round here for Gillespie, Mark.
Yeah.
He's shaking, or for Josh, he's shaking up the cobwebs.
Absolutely, and Ariel's starting to look a bit tired. Oh, that body kick might have hurt him.
Oh, the body kick, and Zuniga has to throw a shot in desperation.
Ooh,
big
nice.
knee from Gillespie, and now throwing down punches, a big elbow.
Ooh.
And Zuniga fires back. Zuniga looking to get the stoppage. Will not happen right now.
Wow, what a
flurry, and Gillespie's down. Throwing away shots, big bombs.
He got back up.
This fight might be stopped here. This is really close to being
stopped.
stopped.
So Gillespie takes a big one. Referee looking in really close right now.
This fight is over.
That's it. Ariel Zuniga gets a second round TKO. Unbelievable bout. Oh, what heart, what effort by both men.
Yeah, wow, that was a firefight. Wow, man, that fight went on very long. That ref gave multiple chances for Gillespie to get out there. I think a little bit too many, but what a finish, man. I think Ariel was exhausted, and he just let everything he had that last little bit, and it worked.
Well, as they say, Josh, desperate times call for desperate measures. I think Zuniga thought this fight was slipping out of his grasp, and just his sheer power of his hands helps him able to come away and get this victory. Unbelievable striking performance by Zuniga.
Yeah, man, that was a battle of wills, man, and conditioning. Marc was, that first round, he took a lot of punishment. Fight was close to being stopped. Second fight, he was taken early, came back, and then the tide turned once again, and Ariel was able to finish him.
Yeah, what a second round we had. It was really a repeat of the first from Zuniga, mixing up the strikes, but looked like the adrenaline dump happened for Zuniga. Gillespie almost had that standing Kimura, and from that point on, it was Gillespie pushing the pace, unloading some good strikes. I thought he had a nice body shot, but you can't let Ariel Zuniga be left alone with that much space, because he's got power in his hands, and it absolutely showed, just knocking Gillespie back. And what a debut for Ariel Zuniga, Josh.
Wow, amazing. I actually remember this exactly like my debut. I got the second round stoppage. I heard him in the first round, and I was absolutely exhausted. And I threw everything I had in the second. If it didn't work, I don't know what I was going to do. But I got the finish just like he is, and the feeling is amazing, and I'm sure he's on cloud 9 right now.
He definitely is. He spoke about, the Nicaraguan boxing heritage with the Arguellos and the Mayorgas, but it really showed off to transition its way down here to MMA with Ariel Zuniga. Hands of stone in his hands, and just unbelievable. A great debut for Zuniga. Talk about a nice way to come off of about a 3-year layup.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, please, for both of the fighters in this cage. Referee Matthew Rocca steps in to stop this contest at 3 minutes 54 seconds of the second and final round for your winner by TKO, Ariel Zuniga.
And there's the great part of this sport, the sportsmanship, showing the respect, because both men definitely earned each other's respect in this bout.
You know what? That was an amazing fight. Heartbreaking for Marc Gillespie. This puts him at 0-2, but both incredible wars and fights that he was in there and battling it out, but just came on the wrong side. So, hopefully Marc goes back, fine-tune some things, and he come back better from this.
Yeah, I mean, for Gillespie, he showed his heart and his way to turn it around, but just left his hands down way too much and not enough head movement for a guy with a great boxing pedigree that Zuniga has. He's able to just pick apart Gillespie throughout that first and majority of the second round.
Wow, what an amazing first two fights, man. Like, if this night continues like this, I'm going to have a heart attack. But this is amazing.